for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Grayson Allen. At center, at small forward, Chris Middleton. At the other guard, Drew Holiday. At the other forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. And now, let's hear it for your team, the six-time NBA champs, the Bay Golden State Warriors. In the middle, 6'9", number 5, Kevon Looney. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At guard, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. Your Golden State Warriors head coach is Steve Kerr. Fans, let's hear it for your Golden State Warriors.
Now the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K presentation of NBA basketball. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Portis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And Greg as the playoffs loom. The distance for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season. How do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Looney, defended by Portis. Looney kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Curry gets the bucket.
That's a go-to shot for Stephen Curry, ready to shoot as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. deciding where to go with it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Lakers.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Green. Thompson against Allen. Back to Thompson. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Holiday. And it's Curry with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Antetokounmpo up top. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
His first personal foul.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Now, here's Porter. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Saw him with 29 points last game.
Warriors foul. Gary Payton.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ibaka is checked in.
Second team foul. And for the Bucks, Serge Ibaka.
Warriors on D. They have a 9-point lead. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Here's Nora. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Bielitsa against Lopez. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Lopez.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Poole fires for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Ibaka, the pass to Lopez. Holiday left side. Now here is Ibaka. Defense right on him. Lopez outside. Bucks passing it around. Here's Nora. That one rolling around and rims out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now, here's Poole. Defended by Ibaka. Right block shot, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. What a great sense for blocking shots.
Outside Holiday. Puts up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Lopez has got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Allen in at the point guard. Now here's Thompson. 33 points last game. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
You can never let Klay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Now, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 5.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Wiggins from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Warriors leading by 13. Outside for Curry. Misses the 3.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
High post Allen. Curry meets him. Now here's Giannis. Matthews dishes to Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
On the wing, Wiggins. For Middleton. And that one goes long. Bucks trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Matthews scanning the floor. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Giannis.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
That's his first personal foul.
And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Gary Payton is checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Green, following the shot by Drew Holiday. And the Warriors miss again. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Nwora. He's covered by Bielitsa. Nwora, that's good.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. .102 left to play here in the half. Good D by Holiday. Driving the lane, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, right now, Drew Holiday has the defense in the sandbox, just toying with them.
Warriors leading by 9. Here's Poole. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Green with a screen on Holiday. High post try. Poole no good. Bucks trail by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lopez, a screen on Payton. Connaughton passes to Lopez. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here is Kuminga. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
And you could just see the foot speed was an issue for the defender there as he just sails in for the layup.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the driving kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Spurs, it's one they expect to win, but can't take for granted. It's hard to sustain your focus when you're playing a lesser team. That said, if they approach this game the right way, they should have no trouble.
Moving on to the first half analysis. Stephen Curry. He makes it look effortless.
Good performance from the field so far, looking comfortable in his approach. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make. That builds trust. That's why they keep feeding him.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 11 points. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Green, no luck. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 11. Outside Holiday. Middleton for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
See how skilled Middleton is. Ready to pull the trigger. And the defense is going to have to do better.
The pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Now here is Holiday. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, we've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance. Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Now here's Curry. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Thompson. For 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Holiday. Up and in on the layup. Holiday's got 6.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Passes it to Looney. Giannis against Green. Back to Wiggins. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Portis. Over Wiggins. That's short off the rim. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Thompson with it. Over Holiday. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Allen kicks to Middleton. Portis a screen on Thompson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Thompson. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the coaching staff. Smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for a free T-shirt. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. His team.
the Warriors, Bielitsa. He checks in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. .129 left in the third quarter. Now, Poole, his numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Golden State takes possession.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 7 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Now, here's Bielitsa. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 2, and it's sent back by Lopez. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Lopez, a screen on Porter. Back to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Connaughton passes to Matthews. Ibaka for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And defenses have to respect Ibaka's range. That's going to scramble them.
Porter with it. Releases from 15. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Bucks, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. Holiday and Connaughton are the guard. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And here's Wiggins, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Wiggins drives in, and he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. With the drive. The kick out to Lopez. Holiday looking over the floor. Dishes to Giannis. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Kuminga the pass to Poole. The rebound by Holiday.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Middleton. Warriors with the rebound. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Wide open shot is on the money. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Middleton outside. A 3-ball. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Thompson with the ball. Warriors. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Thompson. Wiggins from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter. Bucks trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
There's such an infectiousness with Giannis in the way that he talks about basketball and his deep love and passion for the game. It's just such a joy to watch him as a player who continues to want to be better and better, even after an MVP caliber season.
Take a break. Take a break.
And he knocks down the first one.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside Portis. The 11-footer. Here's Giannis. Good on the shot. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And Giannis just playing right now with a very highly revved motor.
And Thompson throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Green. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Curry against Holiday. Thompson outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Milwaukee basketball.
Bucks trail by 16. Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. He never gets lost on a play.
Now here's Curry. Now the feed to Wiggins. The rebound by Middleton. To the paint. Fades back. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Klay Thompson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating. Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Looney. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Allen. Middleton looking it over. Back to Allen. To stop the run. Allen with another miss. Now here's Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks very much, Clay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just had me one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Klay Thompson.